Space Project A.A.E.R stands for Artificially Accelerated Ecosystem Restoration. In the modern world where the effects of global warming are becoming more and more of a concern, our research and creation will be able to take part in a wide spectrum of applications. The simple concept of deploying plant life remotely is able to act as great help to minimize the effects of forest fires, mudslides, woodland floodings, and even post-war zones.
We're going to aim to use all the mechanical energy that we have available to us. So we're creating 6 wings which will deploy at a set altitude, which will actually, like helicopter rotors, cause the CanSat to spin. And this spin will induce the right force to cause all the payload to get flung out to be able to be distributed over the ground in the right area. And this means that the parachute that we have will actually hang above the CanSat on a loose spin, which means that the parachute can stay still, but the whole CanSat can spin on its own, including all the electronics inside of it.
Once the rocket reaches its maximum height and the CanSat falls out, through air, the flaps are going to open up from the side, and it's going to slow down the CanSat, as well as leave space for the seeds to fall out.
Part of recovery, I plan to help achieve the secondary mission by making sure that the parachute lands at the correct speed and also precisely going down in a straight line in order to make sure that we are able to plant the fertilizer, the seeds, and be able to help the environment around.
I'm integrating a BME 680 sensor, which essentially delivers altitude, barometric pressure, humidity, temperature, and air quality readings to the CanSat. Essentially, this BME will be on the CanSat itself and transmit the data back into the ground station, which is supposed to be live streamed onto a website. You might ask, how will this really help our secondary mission? Well, our secondary mission was to again drop seeds and to know how well the environment works for this, or how viable the environment is for the seeds to actually grow. We'll of course need to provide conclusive evidence about the factors that affect seed growth and plant growth in general. And of course, these factors will be given by the BME 680 sensor, which can give us a more holistic understanding about the environment.
My part in our secondary mission is to help release the seeds from the module, which will be a spinning disc with flaps around it, and I will be unlocking the flaps with latches controlled by servos, which will be connected to the Arduino and will be triggered when our altitude sensor measures a certain height.
As innovators and creative thinkers, we aim to make our findings and scientific knowledge accessible to virtually anyone in the world. We work closely with the media team in order to ensure that all the experiences that we collect along the way, our knowledge gained, our research, are fully documented and shared with the world.